My mum died when I was 15, and that was when I got to know my grandma. She left Germany in 1934 and went to Palestine and came to London in 1948. And my grandfather, who she ended up marrying, was a German Jew but half Italian as well, and found his way into Italy during the war and then came to London. And I think the family background, there are all sorts of incredible sort of stories about survival.
To understand you, the shadow that you cast between the present and the past, and to know you and it and you and us and them and we and it and go and you and we and I was it.
I think there were a lot of things, especially with Grandma, that she wanted to shield. She wanted to shield from me in terms of her past, having escaped Germany, you know, and gone through Palestine. I don't remember knowing about that until I really understood, you know, it was something that I would understand. So I probably didn't know that story until I was 10, maybe? I don't know. Do you know?
You're in your teens and you discovered that your grandfather took his own life. You had discovered that your great-grandfather took his own life.
After that, actually, I think.
For very different reasons.
Yeah.
And you were aware of all the history of your grandmother, of her having to leave Germany and go on a boat with her sister to Palestine.
Yeah.
So it's quite a lot to take in for a young teenager.
I was trying to explore in the grandma piece on the album was my journey of sort of understanding her experience, our shared history, and the experience and the effect that had on me, understanding how it's shaped our family and how it shaped me as I grew up and how it shaped my mum. And I mean, I think I was saying to Liran, the producer of the album, because we were talking about having you involved in the album and how that was for me, and I think my mum, you know, one of the greatest tragedies, I mean, however you want to put it, is that I didn't get to make more music with her. She was a Baroque violinist, real specialist, and I was just starting to play the Bach cello suite transcriptions for the trombone, which of course Bach was her complete passion in life. I remember working on her with that and her talking about the phrasing and all of that sort of stuff, and that was one of the first times where I was just starting to be interested more deeply, intellectually, maybe even emotionally with music than just this is what I've naturally grown up with.
He knows something's wrong, but stay strong. A dead weight, waiting. He's hoping, praying to an unknown God. Just one request to give, a moment for farewell, to say things unsaid. Unordained while's grace. Please let her live.
Grief is so different for everybody, and I think time does heal in some respects, but at certain moments things come back and it's very hard or painful, and you miss that person, you miss that element, you miss that element in your life. But I think sharing it, writing music about it, I think exploring it creatively is one of the best ways to sort of explore and process one's grief. My great hope for it is that it resonates with people and that, it's interesting and moving.